Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show, where we dive into the latest happenings around the bustling city and beyond. Today, we've got a lineup that's as diverse as it is intriguing. First off, we're talking stocks, and not just any stocks, but Chinese equities that are seeing a surge like no other. Investors are flocking back, and it's not just the allure of potential profits, it's the fear of missing out on what could be the next big bull market. Then, we're shifting gears to real estate, where Hong Kong is making moves to spice up the scene with REITs in the Stock Connect scheme. It's a bold strategy that could see the city closing the gap with Singapore, Asia's reigning REIT king. And finally, we're taking a dip into the world of sports, where Hong Kong Olympian Camille Chung opens up about the mental and physical toll of competing at the highest level. It's a reminder that behind every medal and accolade lies a journey of resilience and struggle. So, buckle up, and let's get started. Please stay tuned for more detailed content. In the bustling world of global finance and sports, recent developments in Hong Kong and mainland China have captured the attention of investors and the hearts of sports enthusiasts alike. The resurgence of interest in Chinese equities and the candid revelations of a Hong Kong Olympian offer a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of markets and the human spirit. From the corridors of finance, Reuters' breaking views reports a palpable sense of FOMO, fear of missing out, finally returning to Chinese equities. The bull market in Hong Kong and the enthusiastic inflow of investments into mainland Chinese bourses have sparked a renewed interest among global investors. A staggering $3.11 billion was poured into onshore stocks in a single day, marking a significant return of global long-only investors to the Chinese market for the first time since early 2023. This surge is attributed not only to the declines in U.S. equities and a weak Japanese yen, but also to the allure of attractively priced Chinese stocks. The China Securities Regulatory Commission has played a pivotal role in this resurgence by prioritizing shareholder returns and announcing plans to widen access for mainland buyers to Hong Kong's market, thereby bolstering investor confidence. In a strategic move aimed at enhancing Hong Kong's competitiveness, the South China Morning Post highlights the inclusion of real estate investment trusts, REITs, in the China-Hong Kong Stock Connect mechanism. This initiative is expected to broaden the investor base, boost trading liquidity, and attract more REIT listings to Hong Kong. By integrating and developing the capital markets of mainland China and Hong Kong, the China Securities Regulatory Commission hopes to position Hong Kong as a formidable contender against Singapore, currently the largest REIT market in Asia outside Japan. This development signifies a concerted effort to close the gap with Singapore and establish Hong Kong as a premier investment destination. On a more personal note, the South China Morning Post shares the introspective journey of Hong Kong Olympian Camille Chung Lily May. Competing at the highest level, Chung opened up about the mental and physical toll that striving for Olympic success has taken on her. The title of Olympian, while prestigious, brought with it a set of expectations that Chung felt compelled to meet constantly. The pressure to perform at such an elevated level led to her taking several months off after the 2016 Olympics due to mental and physical exhaustion. Chang's candid discussion sheds light on the often overlooked aspect of sports, the psychological and emotional challenges that young athletes face. Her experience underscores the importance of addressing the mental health and well-being of athletes, who may be pushed too hard in their pursuit of excellence. These stories from the realms of finance and sports illustrate the interconnectedness of economic opportunities and the human condition. While investors seek to capitalize on the promising prospects of Chinese equities and Hong Kong's strategic positioning in the global market, the personal narrative of an Olympian reminds us of the resilience and vulnerability inherent in the pursuit of greatness. Together, these developments paint a vivid picture of ambition, achievement, and the quest for balance in a rapidly evolving world. In a world where the ebb and flow of markets can often feel as unpredictable as the weather, Hong Kong's stock market has recently emerged as a beacon of hope for investors. According to the South China Morning Post, the Hang Seng Index has astonishingly positioned itself as the world's best-performing major stock market in April. With a 7.4% rise last month, its gains since January 22 have soared to 18.7%, tantalizingly close to entering a technical bull market. This rally, powered by a sharp rebound in mainland shares, aggressive purchases by mainland investors, and the dissolving of the Asia ex-China trade, paints a picture of a market on the verge of a robust recovery. Yet, beneath the surface, concerns linger about the sustainability of this upswing, especially in light of China's deep-rooted structural challenges and the ongoing crisis in its housing market. The question that remains is whether this is merely a temporary surge, a dead cat bounce, or the start of a durable recovery. Meanwhile, in a separate incident that has raised eyebrows and concerns in equal measure, the South China Morning Post reported a significant data breach in Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Electrical and Mechanical Services Department found itself in hot water after a system error led to the exposure of personal information belonging to 17,000 residents. This incident, which occurred during COVID-19 restriction testing operations between March and July 2022, involved sensitive data such as names, telephone numbers, identity card numbers, and addresses. The affected individuals were residents of 14 public housing blocks. The department stumbled upon this security lapse after a public report was made to the city's privacy watchdog, revealing that the data was accessible online without any need for a password login. Although the data was not downloadable, the breach's potential implications have prompted an apology from the authorities, alongside reports to the police and relevant governmental bodies. This episode has undoubtedly left many questioning the robustness of data protection measures in place. Adding another layer to the complexities facing the region, Nikkei Asia reports a significant shift in the media landscape. Chinese-owned media outlets, including notable names such as Caixin Media, Sixth Tone, and The World of Chinese, have made the strategic decision to withdraw from the Society of Publishers in Asia, SOPA, awards. This move comes amid escalating pressure from the Chinese government, with concerns over being perceived as colluding with foreign forces driving the decision. The implications of this withdrawal are multifaceted, potentially undermining the authority of SOPA, which has already faced criticism for the lack of Chinese-language entries. Furthermore, the South China Morning Post, a publication owned by Alibaba, has also opted out of SOPA membership and refrained from submitting any entries this year. This collective step back highlights the growing tensions and challenges faced by media outlets in navigating the complex geopolitical landscape. These snapshots from Hong Kong and the broader Chinese region paint a picture of a society at a crossroads. On one hand, the financial markets show signs of vigor and potential, promising a brighter economic future. On the other, incidents of data breaches and media withdrawals underscore the underlying challenges in governance, data security, and press freedom. As these stories unfold, they offer a glimpse into the dynamic and often turbulent waters of Hong Kong's journey, reflecting broader themes of resilience, vulnerability, and the quest for stability in a rapidly changing world. In the bustling city of Hong Kong, where the skyline is as dynamic as its film industry, filmmakers are turning to artificial intelligence, AI, to revolutionize the way movies are made. As reported by the South China Morning Post, this technological pivot is seen as a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offers tantalizing savings in both time and money, with AI's capability to create realistic virtual locations, thus slashing the need for expensive travel and set construction. The automation of video editing, grading, and visual effects composting are also among the benefits that have caught the eye of many in the industry. However, not everyone is ready to roll out the red carpet for AI. There's a palpable fear that this new digital cast member might overshadow the human touch that is so vital to storytelling. Critics argue that the industry's stagnation is not due to a lack of technological advancement, but rather a reluctance to move away from the same aging actors and tired formulas. they believe that compelling storytelling and thought-provoking content should take center stage, rather than the latest tech gimmicks. Shifting gears from the cinematic to the automotive, Ferrari has made headlines with its latest unveiling. According to Bloomberg, the Italian luxury sports car manufacturer has introduced the 12-Cilindri, a combustion engine sports car with a hefty price tag of €395,000, $423,000. This new model, which boasts a 12-cylinder engine and 819 horsepower, is a nod to the company's 1960s bloodline, blending classic allure with modern performance. Despite the automotive industry's gradual shift towards electric vehicles, Ferrari is banking on its combustion engine models to maintain its industry-leading margins. The 12-Cilindri is set to hit the road by the end of this year, with a convertible version expected in early 2025, marking a significant moment for enthusiasts and collectors alike. Meanwhile, on the political front, Hong Kong's centrist Third Side Party is taking proactive steps to bridge gaps in understanding with the United States. The South China Morning Post reports that the party plans to send a delegation to the U.S. later this year. Their mission? To clarify the local situation in Hong Kong and tackle any misconceptions related to the city's domestic national security law. This diplomatic endeavor aims to strengthen people-to-people relations and dispel any misunderstandings that may have arisen. U.S. diplomats have shown a keen interest in connecting Hong Kong politicians with their counterparts in Washington, New York, and Los Angeles, signaling a potential thaw in relations and a mutual desire for dialogue. Each of these stories, from the realms of film, automotive, and politics, showcases a unique facet of innovation and adaptation. Whether it's filmmakers in Hong Kong embracing AI to redefine cinematic production, Ferrari's blend of heritage and horsepower to keep its edge in the luxury car market, or a political party's efforts to foster international understanding, the underlying theme is clear. Progress, in any field, often requires a delicate balance between embracing new technologies and ideas while preserving the essence of human creativity, tradition, and diplomacy. In the bustling streets of Hong Kong, a significant shift is taking place, one that is not only changing the landscape of the city's dining scene but also paving the way for a greener, more sustainable future. As reported by the South China Morning Post, the recent ban on throwaway plastics has become a boon for sustainable packaging firms in the region. Companies like Sustainable Planet and Recube are leading the charge by offering plastic-free packaging solutions and reusable tableware rental services, respectively. With Sustainable Planet witnessing a 20 to 25% increase in customers and sales in the first quarter of 2024 compared to the previous year, and Recube set to double its restaurant partnerships in Q2 2024, it's clear that the demand for eco-friendly alternatives is on the rise. This transition not only supports the environment but also showcases the adaptability and innovation of Hong Kong's food and drink industry in embracing sustainable practices. Amidst this backdrop of environmental consciousness, the art scene in Hong Kong is also undergoing its own transformation, with artists like Lyman Hyung leading the way. Hyung, who recently clinched the title of Kingmaker V, has embarked on a journey to explore deeper, more poignant themes through his art. His latest project, Unspoken, is a live dance show that delves into the themes of lost love, grief, and the search for meaning in the face of death. Running until May 12 at the Hong Kong Arts Centre, Unspoken combines dance, theatre, and music to weave a narrative that is both emotionally charged and thought-provoking. The show is a departure from Hyung's previous work and represents a bold new direction in his career. Through Unspoken, Hyung aims to not only entertain but also inspire and touch the hearts of his audience, making a profound statement about the power of art to communicate complex emotions and experiences. The creation of Unspoken was a collaborative effort between Hyung, his mentor Rosa Maria Velasco, and stage director German Chung Ming-yu. Inspired by a series of tragic events that had captured the city's attention, the team set out to explore the intricate themes of loss, death, and the human capacity to find meaning amidst despair. The result is a show that transcends traditional dance performances, offering audiences a multi-layered experience that is both immersive and reflective. Hyung's optimism about the reception of Unspoken reflects his commitment to his craft and his desire to contribute to the cultural landscape of Hong Kong. Through his performance, Hyung demonstrates the versatility and depth of his talent, inviting viewers to engage with his art on a deeply personal level. On a different note, the world of sports, particularly golf, is witnessing its own set of challenges and triumphs. Talor Gooch, as reported by the South China Morning Post, is eagerly anticipating a return to form in the world of golf. After a stellar 2023 season where he topped the LIV golf circuit's individual standings, Gooch has found the current season to be more challenging. Despite these struggles, his determination remains unshaken as he prepares to defend his LIV Golf Singapore title. Gooch's journey is a testament to the ups and downs of professional sports, where success is often fleeting, and perseverance is key. As he looks forward to the game getting easy again, Gooch's story serves as a reminder of the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines the spirit of sportsmanship. From the bustling streets of Hong Kong to the serene greens of the golf course, these stories highlight the diverse yet interconnected nature of our modern world. Whether it's through the adoption of sustainable practices, the exploration of complex emotional landscapes through art, or the relentless pursuit of excellence in sports, each narrative contributes to the rich tapestry of human experience. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of our times, these stories offer inspiration, reminding us of the resilience, creativity, and determination that define us. In the bustling world of global technology and innovation, Apple Incorporated, led by CEO Tim Cook, finds itself navigating the challenging waters of the Chinese market, renowned for its fierce competition and rapidly evolving consumer preferences. As reported by Nikkei Asia, Cook has boldly labeled China as the most competitive market in the world, a statement underscored by a notable 4.3% decline in Apple's sales revenue, which plummeted to $90.75 billion in the 3 months leading up to March 30. This downturn was particularly pronounced in the realm of iPhone sales, which experienced a significant 10.5% drop to $46 billion, largely attributed to the tepid demand within the Chinese market. The story unfolds further as we delve into the specifics. Greater China, encompassing Hong Kong and Taiwan, witnessed an 8.1% year-on-year revenue decline, settling at $16.4 billion during Q1. This stark contrast is further highlighted by the meteoric rise of Huawei, a homegrown tech giant, which saw its sales in China soar by an astonishing 69.7% during the same period. Amidst this turbulent backdrop, Apple is gearing up to launch a 5G iPhone later in the year, a strategic move aimed at recapturing growth and reasserting its dominance in the Chinese market. Switching gears to a broader perspective, the South China Morning Post sheds light on the underlying ethos that propels China's approach to industry and innovation. Jeffrey Wu, a director at venture capital firm MindWorks Capital, posits that China's industrial strategy is not merely driven by the pursuit of profit but by a more profound commitment to progress and long-term dominance. This approach, characterized by an emphasis on widespread adoption, cost leadership, and strategic outcompeting of rivals like the US in terms of scale and efficiency, reflects a nuanced understanding of prosperity. Wu draws a parallel to Toyota's journey in the 1970s and 1980s, suggesting that China can transcend criticisms of overcapacity by focusing on technological advancements and elevating the discourse to quality and innovation. Returning to the immediate challenges faced by Apple in China, Nikkei Asia provides a granular view of the company's struggles amid persistent headwinds. The increased competition from Huawei and the dampened demand in the Chinese market have been significant factors contributing to the decline in iPhone sales. With a 19.1% year-on-year drop in iPhone sales in China, Apple is now strategizing to deepen its ties within the country while simultaneously expanding its production footprint in Southeast Asia and India. This dual approach reflects Apple's resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity, signaling its determination to reclaim its position in the highly competitive Chinese market. In conclusion, the narrative that unfolds across these diverse sources paints a vivid picture of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for Apple in China. From Tim Cook's candid acknowledgement of the competitive landscape to the strategic insights offered by industry experts, it's clear that Apple's journey in China is far from over. As the tech giant prepares to launch its 5G iPhone and continues to navigate the intricacies of the Chinese market, the world watches with bated breath, eager to witness the next chapter in this ongoing saga of innovation, competition, and resilience. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.